Banking transactions are easy and convenient today. Thanks to debit and credit cards, be it visiting your favorite restaurants or shopping centers, or making online purchases, you can do it all without needing to carry cash. And while the two types of cards look the same and have similar fundamental uses, there are quite a few significant differences between a debit card and a credit card. I'm Mohammed with Rain, and together we will find out more about them. Before we get to the comparison, let's talk about definitions. A debit card gives you instant access to the funds in your account. In look and feel, a credit card is the same as a debit card. However, a credit card allows you to borrow money from your creditor for a temporary period. During this time, any purchase you make is paid off by the creditor. You have to repay the creditor a partial or complete amount on your predetermined credit repayment date. Unlike debit cards, credit cards are not linked with your bank accounts. Pros of using a debit card are: number 1, you don't go into debt when using your debit card. They limit spending to what's available in your checking account. Number 2, there won't be interest charges each month. Number 3, they have no annual fees but incur other fees such as maintenance fees. On the other hand, cons of using a debit card are: number 1, limited protection against fraud. Number 2, your spending limit depends on the balance in your checking account. Number 3, using a debit card doesn't contribute into building your credit score. Number 4, if you have a hard time controlling your spending, you could rack up a considerable amount of overdraft fees. Now let's get to credit cards. Pros of using a credit card are: number 1, if you use your card responsibly, the positive information reported to the credit bureaus will allow you to build or rebuild a solid credit history. Number 2, many credit cards provide rewards in the form of cashback, airline miles, hotel points, or gas rebates. These rewards subsidize the cost of your purchases. Number 3, you will typically have a grace period of at least 21 days from the time you receive your credit card bill each month to pay it. Number 4, credit cards gives you the ability to buy now and pay later, even over the course of months or years. Number 5, credit cards often have zero liability guarantees, meaning you won't lose any money if your card gets lost or stolen. Number 6, credit cards do the conversion automatically when you make an international purchase, and they provide some of the best exchange rates possible. On the other hand, cons of using a credit card are: number 1, habitual overspending with a credit card will leave you with expensive debt. 2, credit card APRs are high compared to most other interest rates you'll come across. Number 3, the average credit card charges an annual fee of $21 or higher. Now to the million-dollar question: should I use a debit card or a credit card? When considering the question of credit versus debit for a purchase, the important things to consider are your budget, the size of the purchase, and how you generally spend money. If you don't have enough money in your checking account to pay for an item immediately, or the purchase is large and you'd like to pay it over time, using a credit card gives you a helpful grace period, builds your credit score, and can even help you earn rewards. However, if you have a history of overspending, have a tight budget you need to stick to, or want to avoid high interest rates, a debit card may be the better choice. Once you learn the difference between debit cards and credit cards, you can make an informed decision about the card that works for you. Both cards can prove to be extremely helpful in different situations. We hope that you found this information helpful. Let us know your thoughts on credit and debit cards in the comments below, and which of them you've been using or are planning to use in the future. If you're a Rain Instant Pay user, check in with the financial coaches in the Rain app via the live chat feature if you have any questions. Thank you for watching the video, and see you next time.